Happy Friday, everyone, and thanks for checking into WeatherBug. I'm meteorologist Todd Nelson with a look at your national coast-to-coast forecast. Well, the equinox today, the vernal equinox, officially occurs 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time, and that's when the sun's most direct rays will be passing over the equator. So your last morning of winter and our first evening of spring. More northeast snow, though, and that's going to be taking us through tonight and early tomorrow with some shovelable and plowable amounts, but the south will remain soggy and potentially even a little stormy with some isolated strong storms potentially on Saturday. This is the view from Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, prior to sunrise this morning, and notice how soggy it looked there. Again, we're kind of just on the southern flank of some of the winter weather headlines in D.C. Once you head north, some heavier tallies of snow, maybe 6+ as you get into the winter storm warned areas, and even New York expecting some accumulating snow, and possibly Boston, but Boston will see the snow taper a little bit. Again, this is going to be pushing through the northeast during the day today and tonight, starting to wrap up a little bit. And by tomorrow morning, we should have some quieter conditions, at least early on, with another blob of moisture heading into the northern New England states by midday Saturday. So the snowfall tallies, again, a little bit heavier over south central Pennsylvania where the warnings are, and then that secondary blob through Saturday across Maine, and that's where we could see, again, maybe a couple to a few inches of slush. Flooding headlines from the ArkLaTex down into west and southern Texas. We do expect, again, heavy precipitation amounts, some stronger thunderstorms possibly, and these rainfall tallies, again, could be heavy enough to create some of the flooding, flash flooding, that is, but total precipitation from Texas across the Gulf Coast states over the next 3 days or so, upwards of 2 to 3 inches or more. We're also picking up on some snowfall potential across the Midwest over the next several days, but temperature-wise, again, a little cooler across the far north, but still not too bad as you head southwest.